Welcome to Botslead Messenger Bot Settings tutorial. To access this feature, click on Messenger Bot, located on the left sidebar menu, under the Messenger Tools section. In this video, we will see how you can set your bot settings for multiple pages. The bot can reply with text, image, video, file, quick reply, text with buttons, generic template, carousel, Facebook media, one-time notification, user input flow, and e-commerce. Remember, you might not see all the features demonstrated in this tutorial within your Botslead account. The availability of the features depends on your current subscription package. Depending on the reply time delay you set, Botslead Messenger Bot will reply to your customers very fast. Botslead Messenger Bot section is divided into 11 subsections. They are as follows. 1. Bot settings. 2. Postback manager. 3. OTN Postback Manager. 4. Whitelist domains. 5. Messenger engagement. 6. Save templates. 7. JSON API connector. 8. Web form builder. 9. User input flow and custom fields. 10. Email autoresponder. And 11. WooCommerce abandoned cart. Let's see how to use bot settings. To enter this section, click on the action link under Bot Settings label. This section is divided into 3 parts. The top part displays all your bot-enabled pages. The left one shows the available bot settings. It contains bot reply settings, get started settings, general settings, action button settings, persistent menu settings, and sequence message settings. When you click on Change Settings on any of the left section settings, then the corresponding data will be displayed on the right side. At the top right corner, there is an option button, which lets you access the bot-enabled pages analytics and Messenger Bot analytics. You can also see the Messenger Bot tree view. You can export the entire bot setting of the selected page and be able to import it on another page. Clicking on Import Settings will redirect you to the Save Template section where you will be able to upload and import templates. The last option is the ability to open and access all the page's visual flow campaigns created with Botslead Visual Flow Builder. This button called Variables will display all the variables you currently have. After you saved a response in a custom field, you can use it as a variable in your message reply to the subscriber. Let's see all Botslead bot settings available in the left section. First, bot reply settings. When you select these settings by clicking Change Settings, then the right side will show you all the bot replies you have created so far. Click on the Add Bot Reply button visible at the top right corner to start the bot setup. This is a keyword-based reply. A reply setup form will open right away. First, you need to enter a bot name, which is basically a name that will help you recognize this keyword-based reply setting later. Then, enter keywords separated by a comma. When users type one of these keywords, the bot will reply to them whatever reply you set up on the form below. Let's now set up the replies users will see on their messenger when they enter one of the keywords you set up here. Currently you can use up to 13 Botslead reply types within one reply set. And you can only use one of these reply types within one reply set at a time. But can set up to a maximum of 6 consecutive reply sets by clicking on Add More Reply button, located at the bottom right of a reply set. You have the ability to reorder reply sets by dragging and dropping it. We are now going to see how to set up a reply by choosing a reply type. You can choose text, image, audio, video, file, quick reply, text with buttons, generic template, carousel, media, one-time notification, user input flow, and e-commerce. When you select a reply type, you can see an option to enable typing on display so that users will see a human-like typing sign within their messenger conversation. Also, you can insert the preferred reply delay time. This means when a user interacts with your bot, they will need to wait wherever the amount of time you put here to get this reply set. Then depending on the reply type you have selected, you will need to fill in the information to complete and submit the form to save it. Let's now see at the contents of all Botslead reply types available for creating one or more reply sets. First, text. This reply is the simplest type of reply that can only contain text-based replies. You can include the first name and last name variable inside the text-based message. The variables will be replaced by Facebook names of the user when they see the message. You can also use syntax format reply, which basically helps you display different replies to different users. Second, image. This reply type accepts the URL of a single image or an image that can be uploaded using the upload form provided. It is also possible to drag and drop images to the upload button. Third, audio. This reply type accepts audio type files like MP3. You can simply click on the upload button to browse and upload a single audio. Or you can drag and drop the file onto the upload button. Fourth, video. This reply type accepts video files like MP4, WMV. You can simply click on the upload button to browse and upload a single video. Or you can drag and drop the video file onto the upload button. Fifth, file. This reply type accepts document files like PDF and Word documents. You can simply click on the upload button to browse and upload a single document file. Or you can drag and drop the document file onto the upload button. Sixth, quick reply. This reply type contains a text-based reply with a set of up to 13 buttons. When a quick reply is tapped, the buttons are dismissed, and the title of the tapped button is posted to the conversation as a message. Seventh, text with buttons. This reply type contains text-based replies with a set of up to 3 buttons. The button template sends a text message with up to 3 attached buttons. This template is useful for offering the message recipient options to choose from, such as predetermined responses to a question or actions to take. Eighth, generic template. This reply type is a simple structured message that includes a title, subtitle, image, and up to 3 buttons. Ninth, carousel. This reply type is simply a horizontally scrollable carousel of generic templates. And it can contain up to 10 generic templates. 10th, media. This reply type allows you to send images, GIFs, and videos previously uploaded on Facebook pages as a structured message with an optional button. Videos and animated GIFs sent with the media template are playable in the conversation. 11th, one-time notification. This reply type is used to create a one-time notification, also called OTN. The Messenger platform's one-time notification allows a page to request a user to send one follow-up message after a 24-hour messaging window has ended. The user will be offered to receive a future notification. Once the user asks to be notified, the page will receive a token which is equivalent to a permission to send a single message to the user. The token can only be used once and will expire within 1 year of creation. To create this reply, first you need to create an OTN postback inside the OTN postback manager. 12th, user input flow. This reply type is used to make the Messenger bot more interactive. With this reply, you can ask a single or series of questions inside the Messenger. Once users provide an answer, then the next question will be sent to them depending on your settings. To create this reply, first you need to create a flow campaign inside user input flow and custom fields within Messenger bot main section. 13th, e-commerce. This reply type is used to make a carousel or generic template like a reply of selected products you have created in the e-commerce store. This makes manual creation of a carousel or generic template for each product very easy. To create this reply, first you need to select your e-commerce store. Make sure to have a store created in the e-commerce store section, and all the stores you have created will be displayed here for selection. Next, select the products for the carousel, the generic reply from the store you have selected. Finally, provide the Buy Now button text. You can provide any name that can direct customers to click it and proceed to order the product. Let's see the next Botslead left section bot setting. Get Started settings. By selecting this setting you can enable or disable the Get Started button. Get Started button is enabled by default. You will also be able to set the welcome message for first-time visitors of your Messenger bot. The greeting text on the welcome screen is your first opportunity to tell a user why they should start a conversation with your Messenger bot. One of the things you can include in your greeting text might be a brief description of what your bot does, such as key features, or a tagline. This is also a great place to start establishing the style and tone of your bot. The greeting text area can have a maximum of 160 characters. Make sure to keep it concise. On the bottom right corner of the Get Started and Welcome Message text area, you can see there is an Edit Get Started Reply button. Clicking this button will redirect you to the Action Button Settings first section, and it will help you set up the first reply users get when they click on the Get Started button. Let's see the last option called Icebreakers. Icebreakers are like frequently asked questions that can be used instead of the Get Started button or along with it. Icebreaker setting is disabled by default. The next Botslead left section setting is General Settings. Here you have the setting to enable or disable Mark as Seen status. Mark as Seen status is a way to inform the users to get an immediate report to see if their message has been seen. Mark as Seen status is disabled by default. Then, you can see Chat with Human email. To use this feature, you need to enter an email address you can use to communicate with users. This is a great option to let bot subscribers continue the communication through email with a human. Here you can see an option called Reply if no match found. If users type a message that is not recognized by the bot, then you can turn on Reply if no match found option. This way users will receive an email address on their messenger and they can use this email address to directly communicate with a human. The general setting area contains the option to connect your email autoresponder lists you might have set. These settings will help you send automated emails when users sign up through a quick reply or post back button. You can also select the SMS and email API that you might have set in the broadcasting main section. The SMS API and email API will help you send automated SMS and automated emails to users who provided phone numbers through quick replies respectively. Finally, you can set an SMS or email sequence campaign for users who provide a phone number or email address through a quick reply or post back button. The fourth Botslead left section setting is called Action Button Settings. These are system-defined reply templates. Currently, there are around 10 action button templates. Let's see each of them. First, Get Started template. This setting is where you can set a response when visitors click on the Get Started button. This is the same option we mentioned earlier in the Get Started settings. Second, No Match template. This setting is where you can set a response when the system does not get any matching keyword to reply. Third, Unsubscribe template. This setting is where you can set a response when a visitor clicks on the unsubscribe button. Fourth, Resubscribe template. This setting is where you can set a response when a visitor clicks on the resubscribe button. Fifth, Email Quick Reply template. This setting is where you can set a response when a visitor provides their email. Sixth, Phone Quick Reply template. This setting is where you can set a response when a visitor provides their phone number. Seventh, Location Quick Reply template. This setting is where you can set a response when a visitor provides their current location. Eighth, Birthday Quick Reply template. This setting is where you can set a response when a visitor provides their birth date. Ninth, Chat with a Human template. This setting is where you can set a response when a visitor wants to chat with a human agent. 10th, Chat with Robot template. This setting is where you can set a response when a visitor wants to chat with a robot agent. Let's continue with the next Botslead left section settings, called Persistent Menu Settings. Clicking this section will reveal your persistent menu settings. You can add persistent menu settings by clicking on the Create Persistent Menu button. Persistent menus allow you to have an always-on user interface element at the bottom of the Messenger conversation. This is an easy way to help people discover and access the core functionality of your Messenger bot at any point in the conversation. In this setting, you can choose the language of the persistent menus, and also you have the ability to disable or enable the Messenger Composer input. Normally the Composer input is enabled by default. To create a persistent menu, you just have to give a menu title and choose a menu type, which is either web URL or postback. You can add more menus by clicking on the Add button at the bottom right of the form. Once you have completed, click on the Submit button to save it. You will be redirected to a list of saved persistent menus. To make the menus visible inside the Messenger, make sure to publish the persistent menu. You can do that by clicking on the Option button under the Create Persistent Menu button. And if you wish to remove the persistent menu you created, you can click on Remove Persistent Menu within the Option button under Publish Persistent Menu. OK. The sixth Botslead left section setting is called Sequence Message Settings. The sequence message settings contain two major parts. The first is Messenger sequence settings, and the second is SMS and email sequence settings. Clicking Messenger sequence settings opens the corresponding options on the right. Here you can create 24 hours promotional and daily non-promotional sequence campaigns by clicking on the Add Sequence button on the right. First, provide a campaign name, then choose a sequence type. If you are not using the Messenger engagement feature, then select the default sequence campaign. Next, you can either choose 24-hour promotional or daily non-promotional sequence times. Make sure to use daily non-promotional sequences with message tags carefully. The message must not contain any advertisement or promotional material. Also make sure to use appropriate tags that are applicable for sending messages to those people. Using a message tag without proper reason may result in blocking of your page's messaging option by Facebook. Alright, let's proceed. Clicking the second sequence message settings called SMS or email will open a corresponding option on the right. With this setting, you will be able to create an email, SMS drip, or sequence campaigns for Messenger subscribers that have an email address and phone number in the system collected by quick reply or email postback buttons. You can create an SMS or email sequence by clicking on the Add Sequence button on the right. Then you need to enter the campaign name and select either email or SMS sequence type. Then you will be able to set up the 24-hour or daily time of your SMS or email sequence messages. It is a marketing strategy that sends, or drips, a pre-written set of messages to Messenger bot subscribers who have phone numbers and email addresses over time. The subscribers will be assigned under your sequence campaign automatically based on their phone number or email address existence. However, you can also assign manually or change the campaign. Finally, at the bottom of the bot settings left section, you can see two buttons: Subscribers and Errors. Clicking the Subscribers button will redirect you to the Subscribers Manager section where you will be able to view all the lists of subscribers you have within the current selected page. And clicking the Errors button will open a pop-up displaying the last 7 days error report of the selected Facebook page. The pop-up shows a list of bot names, the error messages, error occurring time, and the actions to be taken. Alright, that's it for Botslead bot settings, Messenger bot tutorial.